How's it going, you guys? NewAge here with another update for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and this one is a hella big update. We've got some pretty awesome information up in here. First off, gonna talk about this video real quick. They finally showcase Mega Latios and Mega Latios evolving, which, you know, for those of us who didn't know, they Mega Evolve. You know, whoop-de-doo. Show off Latios' move, Luster Purge, and, you know, no wait, Latios' move, Luster Purge, and Latias' move, Weather Ball, which looks nowhere near as great, but you know what? That's okay. No, not Weather Ball, Mist Ball. There you go. But one of the things that it does confirm is what we wanted, the free roam movement of being on Latios and Latios in their Mega forms. We didn't know if we were going to be able to do it ourselves or if it was just to wherever we wanted, but it completely just looks like we have total freedom over this, and I'll show you some pictures about that later. And also it goes into, again, which Pokemon you can find. Hopefully it's more than this, or at least more in the game in general, but it's showing, you know, the pairs of Pokemon, basically Dialga Palkia, Reshiram, Zekrom, Ho, Lugia, all that good stuff that you can find soaring through the skies, through Hoenn, pretty sure post-game, all that good stuff. So that's really cool, and like I said, we'll talk about that more later. Also, a lot of the features of the Pokénap, a lot of this I don't even know what it does, but it looks insanely more interactive. For finding Pokemon, catching Pokemon, learning about Pokemon. The TV stuff that they're going to have, I'm assuming, is going to be there. This also shows where the trading stuff will go on. Also confirms that Super Training will be in this game, as well as Poke-Ami. And lastly, we get the showcase of Mega Pidgeot and Mega Beedrill, seeing them in action, moving, animated, all that good stuff. And getting to see him attack and just showing off even more of the greatness that we've already got. So that being the video, let's jump into some more details of what we've got specifically. Now, first off, like I said, we've got Latios and Latios, the flight, all that good stuff. So there's the parts here that it showed where you were Steven, and you find Latios and Latios, and he's just like, hey, I think they want to be part of your party or befriend you, all that good stuff, and it joins you. So I don't know how it works if you don't even have to catch Latios and Latios, if they're just like, all right, we're cool with you now, or if it might be similar to the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno in X and Y, where you kind of have to chase it all around the region before you end up catching it in a final spot for the last time, and it just decides to befriend you. Because in the original Ruby and Sapphire, Latios and Latios were free roaming legendary Pokemon, so you had to chase them down to be able to find them and all that good stuff. So who knows, we'll see how that works with as far as getting them. But this is the main picture I want to show you guys right here, where it shows you on Latios and Latios. It shows you, even though it's a picture, it does kind of describe how we wanted it, where it shows you on top, how it's going to be set up, you flying on the top screen, and then on the bottom screen is going to show all of Hoenn and the map, and showing where you're going with a little arrow in which direction, so you know for a fact that this is going to be completely free roam. Another thing that I found that is really cool is the Eon Flute, which I thought, you know, this is just to get Latios and Latios. I didn't exactly know how it worked, but they show it here, what it says: a flute that can be used to summon Latios or Latios no matter where you are. So not only is it you get to fly wherever you want, but I'm pretty sure you get to land wherever you want and call them to you wherever you are. So it's gonna be, it seems like it's gonna be extremely interactive as far as how you get to fly. They're gonna give you a lot of leniency and independence. Just do whatever you want with that. So, also, like I said, the stuff with the Pokénav getting really interactive here, I mean, they just have all kinds of stuff. I don't know what all of this does, but I'm gonna give my opinions of it the best that I can. So, like we've seen before, you can sneak up on the Pokemon and all that. There'll be the Pokemon sticking out of the grass in the wild, and I guess you could use the Pokénav to help find those Pokemon, or see what Pokemon it is if you don't already know, and then I guess you can choose to walk up to it and battle it, or sneak up on it. I don't know what's the difference between which one, what it does, all that, but that's just one of the features they've got. Also, like I said, that's where the global trade, Poke-Me, and Super Training, all of that is going to be in the Pokénav for Ruby and Sapphire. And then also, TV was a big deal in Ruby and Sapphire. You know, you'd be interviewed, the Pokemon contests, all that stuff, and you'd be on TV. I think they might be replacing that with the Pokénav, because it seems like there's kind of a newsfeed kind of deal going on with the Pokénav in Ruby and Sapphire. So what it'll be is, say you go in a contest, you get interviewed afterwards, and then there may be like a specific channel, like how the Pokegear was with the radio in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You go to a specific channel, you can see what news is going on right there. Also, they have the parts where they were breaking down the maps that just show individual parts, I'm assuming showing which Pokemon you can catch where, which is really cool, because I'm pretty sure they had that in Black and White or Black and White 2, where you were on a certain route and you could find Pokemon there and it would register them, and it would tell you which Pokemon, not which Pokemon you were missing, but that there were still more Pokemon to be found on that route. So I figured the Pokénav, it wasn't as useful in Ruby and Sapphire, but this game they're like, no, you're really gonna want to use this. And then lastly, one of the features for the Pokénav that I thought was really interesting, on Ruby and Sapphire in the old game, you could go to the Pokénav, look at the trainer cards or whatever, and you could find out from that if trainers wanted to rematch you, what route they were on, and just random like quotes and facts about the trainers. Now this one, they have an example with the youngster trainer, where it says their strategy, their favorite Pokemon, a trainer message, and then it shows on the map where they are and what Pokemon they have, which is really cool. Like, there's a lot more detail, and then it looks so much nicer with the better sprites and all that good stuff. So I'm pretty sure that's the majority of what they have released for us with this video. Also, another thing I wanted to bring up, there's a picture of your character underwater, also going to what looks like a horde of like love discs. Not really a horde, but just a section of them. So I figure all the rules that apply to the grass normally also apply to the grass underwater. So that's really cool that they're giving all these different features just for the entire game all around. And with that being said, even though that was a lot of information itself, we also got information today on 2 new Mega Pokemon from the demos, which is insane that they're just releasing all this information at once. As far as the actual demo goes, they have released a little bit of information as far as what's going to be in the demo, so I'm not really going to talk about that. For those of you who don't want to know or whatever, it's just going to be down in the description below. I'll just have that exact text that they have down below. So the 2 new Mega Pokemon that they put out in the demo are Mega Steelix and Mega Glalie. Now, I don't know about you guys, but those are like 2 of my favorite Pokemon. For one, Steelix is Steel type, you guys already know. I'm really hoping Steelix can be alright with its Mega. I doubt it though, but hey, can't hurt to keep my hopes up. But Mega Steelix looks amazing. I love it. I love the crystals on it instead of the steel plates or whatever, and then the separation of its body parts just looks amazing. It looks amazing. Steelix, we don't have any stat confirmation and all that good stuff, but we do have their abilities for Mega Steelix and Mega Glalie. Mega Steelix gets the ability Stand Force, so I mean, with team support, that'd be pretty cool. I guess you could run like a Tyranitar on the team, and then, you know, your Earthquakes, your Iron Heads, Stone Edge, all that gets a boost. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. The only problem is Steelix and all those kind of rock Pokemon don't really take hits for anything, so unless they give this thing an amazing boost in all of its defenses, then I'm afraid it still might not be as good, but hey, that's not going to stop me from using it anyways. And then we got Mega Glalie as well. Now Mega Glalie, I mean, this is kind of a random one, I feel, to have a Mega form, but at the same time, it's a 3rd gen Pokemon, and it's one of my favorite 3rd gen Pokemon, so I appreciate the fact that they're doing this. Now, Mega Glalie, I gotta admit, looks terrifying. It has like half of its jaw dislocated and just falling off its face. But you know what? I'm cool with that because it looks scary, and I'm down for whatever kind of look they're trying to go with here. So that being said, its ability is Refrigerate, which is really cool because it was ORAS that had that ability. So now this is what I would have expected from them, to make a new generation of Pokemon with new abilities and then pass on those new abilities to older Pokemon in their Mega forms who otherwise had no way of having those abilities. That's why I was saying a Gale Wings with Mega Pidgeot would have been cool, because Mega Pidgeot or regular Pidgeot isn't even that strong to begin with. So Glalie gets Refrigerate, which, I mean, I think it's kind of cool because it has an even attack and special attack, so you can run whichever one you want. So the normal moves become ice type moves, meaning something like Headbutt. I mean, Headbutt isn't the best example, but I run Headbutt on my Glalie in my Pure White Let's Play. So make that an ice move, that's cool. Hyper Beam, also another option. Granted, that's an option for all of them, but whatever. You also get Return. What else do you get? Explosion. Glalie learns Explosion. Ice type Explosion. That's amazing. And Giga Impact. I need to breed myself a physical Glalie, like right away. I'm just looking at this stuff right now just to see what it gets. It has that affects Refrigerate. So that's basically it. It gets Body Slam, Double Edge, Explosion as transfer moves, and Self-Destruct. So all kinds of crazy fun stuff on Mega Glalie. So those are the 2 Megas that we got as well. So all kinds of information being put out. Also, they released a small bit of information that was for US demo. I don't know when that's coming out or when that's happening, but I'm in the US, so I'm hyped for that because they haven't put out any information on US getting a demo. Also, something that's interesting, Japan and the UK, I'm pretty sure those 2 are the ones who got demos, and depending on where you were in the demo, you got a different Mega Pokemon. I don't know which is which, but one of them got Mega Glalie and the other one got Mega Steelix. So I'm hoping maybe the case will be in the US then, if we get a demo, we get a different Mega Pokemon as well that has also been unreleased. So that'll be cool to look forward to if that happens. Also, another just piece of information for you guys. It was confirmed that although X and Y are compatible with Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you can't, they're not going to update X and Y to have the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Mega Pokemon. So even though Mega Latios and Mega Latios were found in X and Y, you're not going to be able to have like Mega Glalie or Mega Steelix on X and Y. But you know what? I don't really care about that anyways, because the second I get Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I am never going to touch X and Y ever again. So that being said, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more, you could subscribe to my channel, NewAgeSteel, where I upload multiple videos every single day, and also get first-hand information on Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire updates. So until then, I'm NewAgeSteel, keep on watching, and I will see you guys next time.